the like number of petals in the rows doubles. But if it's odd, they don't double because the graph like overlaps, so it just makes it like the same number. So if it was
demo 1, just to show them.
so for example, r equals cosine 3 theta.
Oh, no, just do theta first. No, 3.
R equals
Just
cosine
1,
3.
and the reason is they do the first one in red, the second one in green, they can see it.
So
You have to understand why it isn't doubled. That's the first concept. Write that down. That's concept 1. You know that it is even, it doubles. Yes or no? This is concept 1 in the rows. If it's even, there's twice as many petals. If it is odd, it's itself. And now they're explaining how come. And if you want, you can get Geraldine to explain. I think she started explaining yesterday. Or do you want to do that?
Oh, the odd graph?
Yeah, the odd. What number odd did you do?
I made my own.
What is that?
I have 4 cosine, 3 theta.
Okay, then come back to that. That's more complicated. Okay, so watch.
So since there's not a number in front of cosine, it'll only extend out to 1.
Not if there's 1. Not if there's 1. Why is that? Not if it's 1.
So since
Let her do it. Yeah.
So you have to, since like it's easier to think of them in like degrees usually instead of radians. And so then since cosine would equal 0.
Okay, I'll do 1. I don't think you know what I mean, yes. I don't. Let's see. Oh, just give me a little bit of space. When the degree is 0, what's cosine?
1.
I'm going to make this 1, okay? So you can see it. Otherwise you can't see it. So tell me another critical point besides 0 degrees for cosine. 90 degrees, yes or no?
Yeah.
What's the cosine of 90 degrees?
0.
So the length got to be 0 for 90 degrees, yes or no?
Yes.
What else is critical?
180.
180. What is it, 180?
-1.
Okay, so we'll hold that thought. We're not going to do the negatives, got it? We're just going to do the positive first. What is it at 30 degrees? Cosine of 30. Root 3 over 2, which is 0.9. So this is 0.9. Yes or no? That's 1. Got it?
Yes.
How about 45?
Root 2 over
Which
2.
is
7.
and 60?
1/2.
Since this is 1 exactly half, yes or no?
Yes.
So there we have that, yes or no? Agree?
Yes.
Where does cosine become positive again? Fourth quadrant, yes or no? What is it? At 360 is 1, yes?
Yes.
At 330, 0.9, yes or no? At 45, I'm sorry, at 315,
0.7.
0.7, yes or no? This is 1.52. This is 1, so that's 0.5, this is 0.7, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, and then at 60, which means over here will be at 300, yes or no?
Yes.
It is
0.5.
0.5, so this is 1, that's 5. Got it? That's for first and fourth quadrant, agree? Now, second quadrant, what do we have? You already did 180, good. At 180 it is? Now
-1.
stare. It's confusing because you don't stare. 180, agree? My length has got to be what?
-1.
Negative. Sitting on that one, yes or no? Agree? Where's another critical point? This one here, this one is what? This is 90, remember? So this is 120, yes or no? At 120 it is how long? Negative 1/2. So this one here, instead of going positive, I gotta go what?
Negative.
Do you see sitting on the other point?
Yes.
And then at 135, it's sitting where? Because it's negative, agree? And at 150, it's point 0.9, but it can't go positive, it has to go what?
Negative.
Do you see how these guys are sitting over here? These guys are going to be sitting on top of these points. Agree? So in fact, there are two petals. There's a green one and the black one. But the black one is sitting right on top of the green one, so it looks like it's 1. Are you very clear why the odds do not have twice as many petals? Better write that down, because you're responsible for the test this Friday. Okay? Now you go show them the
Wait, Ms. Gomes, is the test Friday or Thursday and Friday?
Friday.
Just Friday.
Just Friday.
Okay.
If we need more time, I'll put it Friday.
So,
No, Friday. Well, I'll work it out. Don't worry. Right now, I want you to get the concepts.
if r equals cosine 3 theta, you would,
Now listen, this is very important how to graph, okay? Because at your test, we have 1 period. You can do 1 exercise or you can finish my test of 10. So that's why you need to do it this way, not by table. Everybody's clear. You no longer graph trig graphs, making a table, yes?
No.
Do you agree with what I'm saying? You get your zeros, you get your amplitude, agree? That's the kind of thing we want you to get out of these projects. Okay.
so you need, since at 0, cosine equals 1, you need this to equal 0. And so you just, since like you would have to take 3 divided by 360, and that would equal 120, so it's every 120 degrees. And so since you have to be at 1, you start, like you'd start at 1, like at 0 degrees. And then you would just go to, you would like make your little petal. And so since at cosine at 90 degrees, it would equal 0. So if you put 30 into that, it would equal 0. So you can't go farther than like 30. Like your petal can't overlap that. And so
Do you
then,
understand why I cannot overlap that? Because when the angle is 30, like she just said, this will become what? Hello? What's cosine of 90? Which means at 30, it has to be back at 0, yes or no? So if you make it this fat, a petal, you may call this a petal, but it's the wrong size. Make sense? Because when you get to what, 30, it's got to get back at 0 length, agree? Making sense?
Why are you putting in 30?
Because then this thing will be what? At 90 is 0. Better?
Yeah.
Let them finish.
and so then
So
360,
raise my red, because the red's wrong. Everybody's clear?
so 360 divided by 30 is 120. And so since you're at 0, you just go up to 120 to graph your next petal. And then you just add another 120 to graph the next one, so that'd be at 240. And then, so since that's 3, you have 3 petals.
And you always have the length of 1.
Why is the length 1?
No, it's just because there isn't a number in front of
Oh.
it. So like if you had 4 out here, it would go out to 4.
Go graph the 4.
Oh, okay.
In a different color, so we can see the different consequence. So you all understand that she's answering Kayla's question, yes? Why is it 1? So they show you why it's 1 and what if it was 4.
Yeah.
Do you see?
And you always have it like not touching 30 degrees, just in between.
For this, because once it becomes 30 degrees, your cosine will turn 0, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
that becomes
And so say that it was like r equals cosine